Hello once again everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. This week, it's been mainly focused on making the beta for our game, which was handed in on Friday. I went in like Monday, Tuesday, I was working on it, and one day I was helped populate the library, and then I did the last bit of collectible artwork for it. So we had that all sort of sorted out. I don't think we got the collectibles implemented for the beta. I think that's something we're going to work on now after we've done it. We didn't have enough time to get them sorted out, but, you know, it needs a bit of polish in the game, obviously, and I don't think we've got the majority of the sound in yet. Again, that's like it's just the time constraint of, well, we hadn't built all the levels yet, so we can't add sound to levels that haven't been constructed. But now I think everything's been made. I'm not too sure. I think because when I was in on Friday, the last bit of level of the sort of game, I don't think been implemented yet, because it takes quite a while to set up the balance beams for it, and it had a lot of balance beams to set up. But other than that, I think we got most of it populated and sorted out. Obviously, other than adding in collectibles, I think maybe bits and pieces here and there just to fill it out a bit more. Not having all the models made, or at least in the package, because all the art wasn't in on Friday. He went to, I think he's going to Eurogamer this weekend, so, you know, fair enough. I mean, he paid for that, so I'm just like, if we don't have everything in the package, we can't exactly populate the levels with missing assets, and there might be a few missing assets that need to go into other levels. But yeah, I worked on that, and then Tuesday/Wednesday I made a computer model, just because, again, we assigned it to one of the art team. He had it for like 2 weeks and they'd done nothing on it, so I'm like, alright, we need the computer model to make the score filled out a bit more. And I made a computer model which didn't look too bad. I mean, it definitely looked like a computer, yeah, whatever, and texted that. And then Wednesday I was working on my FYP bit. I finished writing some of my like added some stuff to my section, which I've now got back from my FYP too, so I'm like, alright, I've got to rewrite this. And obviously he says referencing, and I'm like, I didn't do references in that first draft, because it was an individual document. Now it being a main document kind of makes more sense for me to reference stuff and that, rather than have it separate and then after we do the references, which I think I would have done, because I don't think they would have copied over, to be honest. So there's that, and I'm like, alright, I know what to do for most of it, other than the data collection stuff, because he says, yeah, my friend said stuff about data collection, which, I mean, I did get some stuff on data collection from other reports, because my questionnaire, I feel, was different to theirs. I don't know if I could use their data collection methods. I just didn't use one specifically. I always sort of got the questions, that this is the question, this is the answers, I've got this, and discussed the answers, sort of kind of deal, and what it means to my FYP document kind of deal. And then Thursday obviously was junior senior day, and I worked on more models for that, like fire extinguishers to like desk lamps and stuff, just because on the either weren't done, or they've been assigned to an art guy or a designer and they didn't come in on that day, so obviously we can't get them off them, or we don't know whether they were done or not, which is a bit disappointing really. I mean, obviously, yeah, you got other assignments, I've got other assignments, I've got my headmind and FYP stuff to do. I mean, my headmind's coming along. I've not even touched that this week. Well, I did touched it a bit on Friday, but none of the stuff I was figuring out in Friday because I was just in uni. I was like, alright, let's play around with the world properties, and I looked up what we have to hand in sort of stuff, so I've got a better idea of what I'm gonna have to do. And then I looked up at the archive stuff because I wanted to see how they've done the video that we have to do. I'm like, well, I don't know whether I should just have to talk over a flying by and stuff. And from what I saw, I'm like, alright, I've got a clear idea of sort of having pictures that take you through the production, so I'm going to have like references at the start and show my model from end of last semester and be like, yeah, this is what I had from there, this is what I've improved and stuff, and I've got stuff to talk about. I'm going to have to probably bump some research in to talk about stuff, and I don't have any feedback from in-industry people because I don't post Polycount because I've never used that. So that's probably going to lose me some marks because that's one of the points that you meant to talk about. But meh. I'm not going to just make a Polycount foreign thing for that. I'm just flag it as I usually do. And I can compare it to the AC3 model, the AC3 ship model, like I did last semester. Be like, yeah, it's a bit nicer, and this is some of the stuff I would have liked to possibly do, or this is what I should have did slightly differently, or whatever. If I wanted to go into some detail to that effect kind of deal. But yeah, and then Friday I was in again for the beer, but I didn't do anything. I was just sat there with the guys as they were populating and working for it, and just was not responding. I gave a bit of help to Jacob, our producer guy, who was populating. I'm like, oh yeah, you could do this, and whenever he wanted to have a break, I did a bit of populating and figuring it out. And just because I now to use UDK a bit more than he, because I feel a little bit more experience. Obviously, I've used UDK for pretty much presenting all my models and stuff, and I've not really made levels in it. So yeah, since, well, yeah, we used UT3 for the level stuff in year 1, and then did I do a bit in year 2 possibly, yeah, for the script, and I possibly added some stuff too. I didn't make a level for it, I just added them to one level to test them, and they didn't mind because of the scripting. It was just they were looking at the script, and I did shit on that. I didn't want to carry on, but you know, I got a sense of what scripting entails in that module. And it was back when I wanted to be sort of into level design, whereas I'm now more into the design and narrative type styles. But yeah, I was doing all that, and yeah, this week I'm gonna work on rewriting stuff for my FYP and going in Monday, Tuesday, possibly Tuesday, to go see FYP tutor. Like rewrite the stuff that he's told me to do tomorrow, and go and proofread it and all that spiel, and go in Tuesday to see him in the G-Labs. I think he says he's gonna be in there at the time. Go in there. But I was in there Tuesday and he wasn't in G1, so we might have been G2 or G1B or 1C kind of deal, just because it's that big long room and stuff. Other than that, I actually went and saw Captain Merica, The Winter Soldier last night, which is a really good film. Well, not a really good film, but it's a good film. It was better than the first one, without a doubt. I enjoyed it more, and it was incredibly interesting. It's just like I didn't go into it knowing too much. I obviously I've seen the first Captain Merica film, and the Avengers film, which I enjoyed. So I know about the Captain Merica guy, but I didn't know a lot of stuff about his universe, so it's interesting to see this guy called the Falcon, who's one of the Captain's friends, and he's not like a complete utter badass until he gets into the air and he's flying his wings and stuff, which that he becomes pretty awesome. But yeah, it's really very interesting to just see the plot and how it unfolds, and it definitely, this film, from the two I've seen, for the Dark World and the Captain America film, it builds up, I think, a lot for Avengers Age of Ultron, especially the after credit scene, showing what it showed, because from the rumours I know it's gonna be based on the Loki stuff. I think it's gonna have something to do with that, the Age of Ultron, and this after credit scene sort of showed what that might entail, and I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen with the two characters that are introduced within the end credit scene, and how they're gonna play into Age of Ultron if they do, and how the Avengers are gonna actually deal with these characters. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It definitely had a better plot than the first one. Even though I enjoyed the first one mainly because you could playing Red Skull, and it wasn't a bad plot. But you know, that definitely found the second film did better and made Captain America a bit more of a badass in this one. You know, he's dealing with other characters and stuff in an interesting manner. But yeah, that's my spiel for this week, I think. Yeah, I've got nothing else to talk about. This stuff I've already talked about is in my other gameplay videos really. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video if you watch them, or next week for another vlog. Peace out, Girl Scouts.